his armor, his breastplate, like it is nuts.
I'll tell you right now, this is big. This is huge.
All right. Welcome back to the Collecting Brothers. John, this is Josh. We got another exciting round of toy news. A lot. It's convention season, right? San Diego Comic-Con's coming up in July. We got IshCon. There's lots of conventions coming up. And so people are announcing their there's just a lot.
I was going to say, there's also like the Joe Fest that they're doing like reveals at too.
Joe Fest happened. That was fun. That looked fun. Yeah, just a lot of fun toy news here. So let's get into it because there is a lot. But thank you for joining us. We do appreciate everyone who's here in the chat, leaving comments, leaving likes. We really do appreciate that. Thank you so much. And we're getting real close to being able to do some memberships here. We've been kind of planning some things out. Stay tuned for that. All right. First up from NECA, they are giving us an ultimate Earl Sinclair. This is fun, just getting a little Call Goods work shirt here with Earl, who's got his work hat. What I'm here for, though, is that 6-pack. That sixer of beer cans. I love that, man. It's a good accessory.
No, this is a great Ultimate Edition with the working hat, the lunch box, like you mentioned, the pack and the shirt. I feel like it's a shirt that I recall like him wearing a lot. Like it's not super obscure. I feel like this is something that people can recognize if you've seen the show, these accessories.
This is how he came home, right?
And then with the little monsters, dude.
Yeah, his lunch. Yeah, so
that's cool.
I like this one. This is really cool. 2 head sculpts, the gloved hands, and the 6-pack, man. I think this is a good ultimate set here from NECA. Not exclusive. This will be coming out to all retailers, so keep an eye out for that one. But yeah, man. Earl Sinclair. Next up, this is a NECA convention exclusive for 2024. They are giving us the first appearance, the napkin drawings from Kevin Eastman and Peter Laird. Here's the actual drawings, right? The first turtle.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Mondo previously did some like PVC figures of these, but then a bigger scale. But here is the NECA versions of those at that 6-inch scale. Love it. I love this, man. Just true to the drawings, right? Just pull them right out of paper and put them into 3D. They got the nunchucks that are on their arms. The proportions are all wonky. Yeah.
Yeah, I think just even though they are kind of ugly, they're it's like in a cute, ugly way. Like I actually kind of like, especially with the story in that drawing that you showed us.
Yeah.
It makes it like almost like I like these guys. I don't know why they're weird though.
I like it too, just because especially one turtle, the one here on the left is really dopey. He's just it's more of like if a turtle was actually a ninja, that's what it would be. But this one's more like a ninja that is a turtle. So yeah, no, I think this is also a good little centerpiece for your TMNT collection, right? There's a story behind it. There's lore behind it. Yeah, I think this is fun. But yeah, really, really fun. And this also hopefully leads it to the black and white versions. I'd be excited in those. I'd be interested in those as well. And next up from Last Ronin, we are getting Donatello in his Last Ronin.
Finally,
right? Yeah. And the cool thing about this is that these are showing up at Walmart's now. The Walmart apparently put a Netflix, display end cap sort of thing going on, and it had the Donatello figure there. So that's really cool that this is available in stores already. People have picked these up. But yeah, man, getting Donnie in his traditional samurai suit. I actually did finally finish reading Last Ronin. It's a good story, man, and there's some time jumping that happens from then.
I love time jumps. Nice.
It's really good, and in this part, Donnie and Splinter, which we have gotten already, they go to Japan to kind of do some stuff there, and so that's why Donnie's in the more traditional outfit because he goes and visits the Hamato clan. So,
gotcha. And this completes the 4 turtles, right? We got in Leo, Raph, and Mikey, right?
We've gotten the Last Ronin, and we got Leo and Raph, and then we got the bloody version of Raph, Splinter, Casey, but not the then version of Michelangelo. And
okay, so we just need a Mikey.
Don't worry about it because they got him out.
Oh, sick. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
So that does complete the 4 brothers, Splinter and Casey. And here he's fighting off some footbots. The cool thing too, though, in the background there, you can kind of see it's the little gray robot back there behind his right hand. That's Professor Honeycutt. He plays a part in the story, and I don't think we've gotten an accessory of him, but they have it there. So hopefully we do get that little Fugitoid. I can't remember how to say it, but yeah, there's old Honeycutt there. But yeah, Mikey looks good, dude. The orange throughout his armor, keeping that color scheme. I love it. And here he is with Casey.
Yeah, these last run figures are just. I feel like anytime they release the last run figure, they're just absolutely phenomenal with the sculpt, the paint, and everything.
It's just a good rendition of the Turtles, man. But here's everything you come with. His nunchucks have actual metal chain on them, so that's really nice. It's not a plasticky thing; it's going to be full metal. But there's the four brothers. There's the team, right? Here's the battling bros, right? Leo, Raph, Mikey, Donnie, Splinter, and that Casey. And dude, that hammer. You know how we loved that hammer from Casey Jones?
The sledgehammer, yeah.
The sledgehammer. In the story, he names it because he just starts crushing footbots with it. He's like, "This will do," and he's like, "This is legendary. Your name is Ledge."
Oh, nice. Ledge. I like that.
Ledge, cool. Yeah. So it's so cool. Yeah. And seeing them all together, the full team completed. We'll see what's next. We haven't gotten a Casey. We haven't gotten April. April's in the story still. There's also the main bad guy hasn't been announced either. And there are also other characters that haven't been released.
Yeah.
So that would be really cool to get those as well.
And I feel like with NECA, they always go kind of obscure. So I wouldn't doubt that they're going to keep this line going. We're going to get a lot more characters besides this. And maybe even like they've done, before, we're probably going to get maybe some bloodied up versions, which would be cool just to second release them. But I don't know, which one's your favorite out of these?
For me, out of these, Casey, just the fit looks good. He's older. He's a little more chunkier. His weapons, I don't know. And he still has the armor too. Second choice though would be Raph or Mikey. Raph, I think I go Raph.
Yeah. My favorite is Raph. Something about just the way they armored up the shell. Just I don't know. The Raph looks the best out of the brothers.
He's the cleanest too. He doesn't have extra stuff. Mikey has a little hood, and Leo has a little scarf. Donnie's doing his own thing, but
Donnie's in the kendo.
He's over in Japan. Cool. Yeah, but no, it's really cool. I've actually it's making me want to pick them up just to have the set.
The only chances, I bet honestly, they'll even do a 4-pack release eventually, something like that.
Or double packs.
Double pack, something like that.
Cool. All right, let's jump over to McFarlane Toys. Let's see what they got. It's a Walmart exclusive here. It's a Zombie Shazam from DC, or no, Vampire. I always call these guys zombies.
You always do that, yeah. Because they look like zombies, but they are vampires. Yeah,
they're vampires.
He's keeping it going.
Yeah, DC.
We've got quite a few now.
Yeah,
I feel like we've gotten a lot. Oh no, the vampires. Yeah,
the vampires. Yeah, we've gotten a lot for sure. We'll see where how deep he goes. It's Todd. Walmart exclusive, and then this is a Mercury May. This is a Flash villain. More of a classic look, right? With the big old collar, the spandex everywhere.
It looks like Nacho Libre.
The helmet actually does. The cowl does. Those are Nacho's colors.
That's Nacho Libre, dude.
That's Nacho's colors.
Nacho Libre head sculpt. Yeah.
But yeah, so there we go. Those are the little two exclusive teases. We'll get the full reveals a little bit later. Last up from McFarlane, a convention exclusive. Again, they're calling it convention exclusive. They're not specific to San Diego. Could be anywhere. But this gold statue.
They're prepping for the next. They're prepping for the next pandemic. That's why.
Oh, they already know about it, right? They already got told.
It's already factored in. That's why.
It's all part of the plan. So Bench of Superman statue. This is cool. I do this. We'll see if he does a patina version.
Yeah, I usually love the patina versions, but this one came out really clean. This, I think, with the lighting and kind of that park background that they added to it, really just sells this figure as a statue. I think, hopefully they can do maybe a backdrop insert where you can take it the backdrop out and put it with this, because I really think that park, it looks like Central Park because it kind of looks like New York.
It adds to it, yeah.
Yeah, this looks like a statue to me. It came out really good, the paint.
Nice gold throughout. There you go. All right, let's jump over to G.I. Joe, something we missed last week. They were doing an unboxing of one of the vehicles. They shared this reveal. This is a Nemesis Immortal. This big old bat-looking guy. Looks cool. Big old chunky boy with wings. I dig it. What are your thoughts?
And I was trying to say I was kind of pulled back. especially on Joe's. But this is a must get. Like 100% new sculpt, right? A body mold that we've never ever seen. This I feel like even if you're like a Mythic Legions collector, I feel like this could work in that realm. This could work for like so many different things, like even not just with Joe's, right? But this is just a phenomenal figure. Like, I don't know. Yeah, and who would have expected that we would get like Nemesis Immortal from them? So this is an awesome figure.
All right, let's get into their San Diego Comic-Con reveal announcement, I guess. This one's freaky. This one caught me a little off guard when I saw it. It's Cobra Commander. Here he is, just doing this regular Cobra Commander. Do you notice anything different with him, though?
He's a freaking lizard, just like all the presidents.
So, yeah. Apparently, this version is Once a Man, is what they're calling it. And it's from the first animated movie. So, I guess Cobra Commander was a snake the whole time. I didn't know. No wonder he loved snakes.
I mean, it's pretty accurate to what's going on now, yeah.
My favorite little thing, though, is that Quado Cobra, dude. That little Quado baby Cobra.
That's also pretty accurate. Yeah.
So you get this faceplate that has like paint and detail on the inside because it like falls off of him. So that's cool. I like that. Adding a little extra detail. There he is, just freaking out. He's like, "Get out of here! Don't look at me!"
Mm-hmm.
It's like,
it's got like nice cracking in the front too.
Yeah. There's a lot of details on this exclusive here. Here he's questioning why Gabe Sporta started Cobra Starship, and that's not why he didn't do it. Yeah, so this Quado thing though is freaky, dude.
It's weird. I don't know. I like it though.
Your mind. It's fun. It is fun. There is a photo that with it wrapping around one of the other Joes, like roadblock or something. So like it is like somewhat
almost like a face hugger kind of type of thing.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, there's everything you get there from the Cobra Commander Once a Man action figure exclusive. So. Yeah,
no, it came out great, especially like the lizard sculpt throughout. Like it's highly detailed, like on the arms, the chest, the back. It's all scaled out.
Yeah,
this is a great exclusive.
Even like the lighter yellow there, that's has sculpting on it as well on his chest, on like his lower back. Yeah. You know, you're getting a lot of detail in his face. It looks good as well. So no, it is a cool exclusive for those G.I. Joe friends. All right, let's jump over to Marvel Legends. They are giving us Death Mask. I can't remember this guy's name, but big old boy. Death's Head. Oh, okay. We've gotten, I think, of Death's Head before. Yeah, this is kind of, but this one's completely different. I think it's from a different comic run, but we've gotten a Death's Head before. And it's kind of like just like this character is like amalgamation of like these random, like he's just like a wacky armor guy, like with like weapons and crazy amount of weapons. But yeah, we've gotten him before. Just a way different version. An update. Okay. No, it's not even like an update. Like we've gotten one, but it didn't look anything like this. Like the Death's Head we got doesn't even look like this at all. I think it's just like a different version. Comic run. Yeah, different comic run. Yeah, he's big though. I like that he's big. You know, he's coming with fun accessories. And from what I could tell, I think his legs are pinless, but his arms aren't. So, you know, just slowly getting around to those things on the Marvel End team. Yeah, a fun exclusive there, I think. Yeah, it's cool. All right. Next up, Diamond Select. Quick updates. More information about the Eowyn figure. She will have a removable helmet. So that's nice. I was kind of worried either, you know, they might have thrown in an extra head, but her helmet would actually just come off. So that's fun. Got to have that shower. But she also comes with a decapitated nozzle head. Oh, wow. That's I actually like that even better than the removable helmet. That's cool. Me too. Like, this is more like, you got to have a little bit of that nozzle head coming off, right? That fish skin on him. So, yeah, that's cool for that extra little piece there from Diamond Select on Eowyn. Just a little update there for you, friends. Next up, Star Wars Black Series. All right, $100 role playing. How much of Acolyte have you seen? Comment down below. How much have you seen? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Tell me. You've seen the first episode? Half of the first episode. Well, there's a bad guy, right? There's a bad guy. They call him the Stranger. The Stranger. Okay. I don't like you, Stranger. And this is the helmet that he wears. I won't get into any like the lore of like what this material is or anything like that, but it's cool that the episode 5 dropped this Tuesday and it had the reveal, like full reveal of the bad guy. So that's why they dropped this helmet announcement. $100 still for this role playing helmet. Looks good, dude. Looks really good. All the dings, all the dangs. Inside looks pretty as well. And the big old grin, dude. Dr. Teeth over here. Regardless of who cares about the show, but like just objectively speaking,
I think it's a nice villain design for a head sculpt, like for a helmet. I mean, it came out great. Like it looks just like I seen, because I seen, you know,
yeah,
bits of it, like from the trailer or whatever. It looks just like it, and even they got like the color right, you know, because it's not like it's like copper.
It's a copper.
It's
brown.
like a weird kind of. It's like an off copper. Yeah, it's weird.
Orangey almost. Yeah,
it's kind of orangey, and sometimes you're right. It's very orangey at times. So yeah, it looks great. And this is the normal price now that we've always seen, $100. You know, it's like
for the role playing stuff.
Standard.
Okay. Yeah. I think every good bad guy in Star Wars needs a good helmet, right?
Yeah, like that's true.
Kylo's helmet, man. I love Kylo Ren's helmet.
Especially the back fin, very reminiscent of that. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Next up, though, an exclusive here, $60. Darth Maul with his speeder bike, dude. This is cool. Now, we are previously getting Darth Maul in the 3-pack we talked about that, where it was like an updated Darth Maul figure, but he came bundled with Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan, kind of doing the duel of the fates. If you're not into that, though, you can pick up the speeder bike one. They did say that it isn't exclusive to like a convention, but it will be available on Hasbro Pulse as well. You know, but it's probably going to be just smaller numbers.
Yeah, and it's going to sell quick because it's small. Everybody loves small. But it's really cool because, you know, the Duel of Fates 3-pack, the only thing that was new in that was the Maul. Like the Maul's completely redone. New head sculpt, new body, new soft goods, everything. Whereas the Qui-Gon Jinn and Obi-Wan,
there's repacks.
I mean,
there's the 3D printed tech, right? The 3D faces.
Well, episode 1, Obi had it. Qui-Gon,
because my Qui-Gon is updated. The Qui-Gon I have is a 3D.
So that's the thing. So like, this is technically the 3rd release of Qui-Gon Jinn. You can say 4th if you count the Force Ghost one. So because they released the Qui-Gon Jinn with no 3D print tech, because it was prior to that. But then when they did the episode 1 vintage cards, remember that? They did Jar Jar, they did Mace, they did Battle Droid. They also did a Qui-Gon. So you have the vintage card Qui-Gon, but the original Qui-Gon was not 3D print. So some people might have the vintage one, but some people might have the original one, which wasn't. True. But Obi-Wan, episode 1 Obi has always been 3D printed, so that was just a straight repack. But yeah, so like the main thing was kind of sucky because it's like, oh, you have to get that 3-pack for some of us, right? Some of us on that boat, we have to get the 3-pack because you want the new Maul. Especially because Maul is part of Black Series Wave 1, so it's like a really outdated figure. Even though it's a really phenomenal figure,
mine can't even stand up.
I think it's still a great figure, especially what they did with like how much you got back in the day. Like if you look at you got compared to Black Series now, they kind of hooked us up in the first place. You got
a trench coat, head sculpt built in, head, lightsabers.
Everything, yeah,
that's true.
The binocs, it came with the binocs.
The binoculars. My only thing with him though is like, it is a phenomenal figure, that first wave, but for whatever reason, the back of the shoe isn't flat on mine. So maybe I got like a bad one or something. But
you got a QC. You got a QC one.
That was the only issue with it for me.
And what's also cool about this is like SH Figure Arts did also kind of release like an exclusive with their SHF Maul that came with the speeder bike as well. But now it's really expensive. And so this is like such a good alternative if you ever got that one. And I just love getting vehicles. And I feel like it's nice to get vehicles because, you know, $60 is not that bad. It is something, it's like low risk for the Black Series team because people can afford $60 and they know it won't kind of sit. And also get that little, his little Sith probe droid.
Yeah, the probe droid.
Probe droid, yeah.
Yeah, that thing is cool. No, yeah. So if you're not into the 3-pack, you don't need the 3-pack. Don't worry about it. You pick up the Darth Maul exclusive here.
Well,
you can get your hands on it. Yeah.
We'll see how hard it is to get it. I feel like it's gonna be hard.
Might be a little tricky. Might be a little bit tricky. We'll see. Yeah. All right. Let's keep going here. Let's jump over to Mezco.
Oh, and sorry, just to talk, let's talk about that box though.
Oh yeah,
that box is beautiful, right?
Nostalgia. Yeah.
It gets you. It gets me. When I see that box, it's like it takes me back when I'm 8 years old to see that box in the store. Yeah.
It's the Power of the Force, right? So that campaign
was in the same era.
Okay.
It was the same era, but the Power Force are the green boxes, right? But this is just a box, you know, kind of like the vintage card we got. Yeah, with the Maul. Yeah,
the Maul.
Nice. It's nice. Yeah. And even the font with the gold borders.
The gold gradient on the words with the red background. That's very, very, 2000s.
2099, yeah.
All right, let's jump over to Mezco Toys. They give us a little bit of that G.I. Joe here. We got in Snake Eyes. $112 as part of Mezco Con Reveal. Get more of that. And the cool thing about this one is that it went up for pre-order, sold out, of course, but it's also going to be available at Comic-Con and will be shipping after Comic-Con as well. So that's kind of cool. That pretty quick turnaround on this figure for G.I. Joe Snake Eyes. But he looks good, dude. Mezco does a good job on the cloth goods, on the, like, getting it under the armor here. I do like the head with the shiny visor. I think that's really cool.
Because we kind of gotten they've done a mass release of the original Snake Eyes, with the more traditional, the silver.
Right. Yeah, the silver.
V, right?
Yeah.
And this is more like kind of like a covert ops kind of Snake Eyes version. It's just a different Snake Eyes. So it's a good exclusive because it's not like the definitive Snake Eyes. It's just like a covert ops version. And then even like that roadblock doesn't even look like the one that we've gotten, because the one we got was like with the green. This is like he has like a camel. This is like also an alternate version of Roadblock. I'm not sure how.
They're teasing.
If they've sold. Yeah, I think that Roadblock is like it's a different version than we've gotten.
There's here he is with Storm Shadow. But yeah, it looks good, man. Mezco did a good job on this one. Here's everything you're getting with him, though. And you get the hands, the head, all the weapons, right? The Uzi, the Mac. The Uzi, you got an HK, got a rifle, a couple pistols, magazines, flashbangs. It's cool. Detonator. Here's just more stuff. Walkie-talkies, grapple hooks, knives, blast effects, firing effects, and a little storage. That's cool. But yeah, we'll see what else Mezco announces with their Mezco Con going on. It's always fun. All right, SH Figure Arts. Let's see what they got for us today. They're giving us old battle clothes version of Vegeta. This is like a later half of like when he's fighting Frieza. And so yes, Vegeta's older style battle clothes. This is what they're calling it. $60. P Bandai exclusive for here, us in the States.
This sucks. Straight up. Yeah. It's boring. It's just redundant. It's overkill. We've gotten so many Vegetas. They just released the over 7,000 version of Vegeta, which is technically just like a re-release of the original Vegeta we've gotten. Like, sure, yeah, you're getting like maybe some faceplates that have different expressions with the little sweat beads. The armor, it has a hole in it to represent. It's like, really? Do you need this? I don't think so. I much would rather have maybe like even some, and I don't know, maybe it's like also maybe riskier for them, because I feel like we've gotten, Jiren and Hit, but I feel like there's so many more characters in Dragon Ball Super that they haven't done at all besides Jiren and Hit. Like, and like they've done Beerus, right? But there's so many people in the other tournament, like in the tournament that we haven't even gotten an actual edition for, that I feel like that's what they should be doing instead of doing another Vegeta, like especially because now the second season of Super is coming out. So it's like, there's going to be even more characters. So like if you haven't hit what you hit in season 1, you're going to be falling behind. So I don't know.
Right. That's true. Yeah. And like this version is just, it is more of a specific moment in time, right? It's literally only for that last half of the Namek saga. Yeah, interesting choice. I do like the battle damaged chest. I think that's cool, the battle damaged armor. But yeah, it is just another Vegeta that we've gotten in a darker blue here.
In a darker blue, and also if you look at that picture right there with like, to me it just looks kind of cheap. Like there's no paint on him. Like look at the white, how stark it is. Like it literally is just like a piece of plastic. Like it just looks like a cheap figure. Like, look at that. No paint in, right?
Yeah, no. Yeah, nothing in the cracks, even though there are cracks.
Usually we get some sort of shading. Like, I feel like even the old, when they used to do, like, I'm looking at my really, really old Gohan, his white parts had like the light blue shading, and there's none of that, Now
at $60 though, as a P Bandai exclusive, I mean, usually those are $100.
No, they're $100 if it's like third form Frieza. Or like Majin Buu, like a big person.
A big voice.
Vegeta's freaking 4 inches tall. That's why he's the same size as Pan, teenage Pan. That's why.
Short king.
That's why. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's $60. Look at him compared to Frieza Form 1. Frieza Form 1. This is tiny. Frieza Form is small. They're small.
It's tiny. Okay. All right. Let's keep going though. We got some Tamashi effects. We got in the earth bending effect. We got the water bending effect. Got the fire bending effect. Here we have the earth bending effect. It's like smoke, right? It's like the smoke effect pieces. But these are cool, man. Right here, this shot sold me on it. And that like
these are way good. These are way good. Like just thinking. Besides that, like you can also use it for. I feel like for your Naruto figures. Because when Naruto does like shadow clone jutsu. Smoke appears. Yeah, there's a puff of smoke. Like when you kill a shadow clone, something like that.
You need a log now. You need a little log.
Yeah, the substitution jutsu. Exactly. Yes. You can just find one outside. Cut one outside. Substitution jutsu. I mean, trying to think what else you can use these for. Like, honestly, I think for a lot of things.
Honestly, just cool.
Just poses, any fighting,
man. Yeah, any fighting, anyone landing, like anyone just charging up a blast or like hitting someone after. Like the here they're adding it to the effect as like someone running away, but you can also like someone like skirt come to a halt.
Yeah,
I love it.
These are really cool.
There's the set there. You get a big one, a couple small ones, and a little bit taller than the smaller ones. Effect pieces there, and it should be next year. I think 2025.
Hopefully they do more because they're killing it with these. Especially, I love the aspect that you can use all the pieces at once for a really cool effect, but then you can use 3 and it makes it a completely different effect. Or you can use them in different positions, like they're using them here. There's just so much.
Lot of versatility.
Time you see, it's like, whoa, that doesn't even look like the same pieces that they were using in the last picture, but it's all the exact same set, which is cool.
Right. Yeah, I agree. A lot of modularity, a lot of options. And that's with everything, right? The water effect.
The water, the fire, the rocks. Yeah.
It's all of it.
Exactly.
So. And we're not
like you can do the crater or the person breaking through the wall, Yeah.
Well, and I think the crater would work well with this effect too. Like someone landing into a crater. Your Omni-Man or Homelander, with the smoke coming out.
True.
Getting some more here. I feel like this is specific to my boy over Kaiju 8. Kaiju number 8. What are you thinking, Josh?
No, sorry, I was going to say also too, because we talked about last time the Amazing Yamaguchi Eren Yeager. Dude, now that we do more Titans, add the smoke effects with the Titans.
Yeah. Oh dang, dude! That would really good.
Because they're always steaming, because when they're getting damaged, they got to heal. Yeah, so that's gonna work well.
That would look good.
Sorry, keep going. Sorry, what were you saying? You're making who that's made for?
Good idea. No, I was thinking this is like their blue lightning effect, but I think specifically, at least when I saw this, the figure that came to mind was Kaiju number 8. He just has that blue electricity field going through him. Yeah, just some good electricity crackles here.
And let me see. I feel like we've gotten this before, but just in like that dark blue and dark yellow. I could be mistaken, but like I think it's just a recolor.
Okay.
I think
that could possibly do. Because I think the earth effects were redone.
Yeah, they've done like the tan, they've done gray, and they've done 3 different versions. So yeah, I think this one is just like you said. Like I think the blue, because they've done like the dark blue and the yellow kind of lightning. And so now this one's like the teal blue because like the Kaiju number 8 is very teal bluish.
Yes, yeah. That's true. But yeah, just more effect pieces. SC Furkers Art's doing a really great job on these, man. Love it. All right, let's jump over to Storm Collectibles. They're giving us Orochi from the King of Fighters 98 Ultimate Match. Just another one of those obscure figures from Storm Collectibles. He's looking good, beefy. He's got the big old baggy pants, the fun jacket.
The trunks jacket, dude. That's the trunks jacket.
Yeah. What I'm excited for here, though, is this effect piece, man. I don't know what it is about me and accessories, man, but you do a good job. Getting this earth effect, blast effect, so you can get these sick moves off here, man. Just hitting the ground. Love it. Yeah, it's just fun to see.
Yeah, Ken's dead.
That's a broke neck.
Ken's neck's broken, yeah.
But yeah, so... yeah, just again, filling up this line, man. They're really going in on these King of the Fighter fighting game stuff, All right, let's keep going here. Let's jump over to Mayfix. 2 reveals, and I think some fun ones, personally. First up here is a Dr. Fate. $120 over at Big Bad Toy Store. But yeah, man. This is, of course, from Black Adam, the Black Adam movie. So Pierce Brosnan plays this. Ready to see that face sculpt? Cloth Goods cape. Looks really, really good. The gold on that cloth goods is beautiful. Yeah, it's definitely some other material. It's shining good. It's
like a gold satin, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, doing all the effect pieces, you get the cubes that he uses, the onk that he pulls out there. You can pose here with the onk behind him. But here is Pierce Brosnan. I like it. Let's hear what Josh has to say, though.
I think the likeness is there, right? They always have great likenesses. The one thing I don't know, I feel like the hair paint applications came out really bad. I would have just liked to see maybe more gray, because I feel like it was more gray, like, on the sides, just like how in people naturally have more gray on this side.
Yeah, more pepper.
Yeah, what's that?
Salt and pepper?
There's like a commercial that they have like a touch of gray, dude. That touch of gray commercial?
Yeah, touch of gray.
Yeah. Dude, they put touch of gray for the movie on James Bond here. And
on Brosnan, yeah.
I feel like it's too white, and also it's sloppy. Like there is that gray wash, but it just looks messy. You know what I'm saying? Like in some pockets, it's look in some pockets it's very gray.
Yeah.
And then
some of the waves,
there's none of the paint got in there. So I just feel like the paint could have been applied better especially at this price point. But yeah, the likeness is there. It looks like him.
Does look like Brosnan, man. There was even like a liveness to it. Like he looks like he's staring off, right? I don't know. I think they did a good job on that. But I do agree with you on the hair. It is very white. Love the Dr. Fate helmet as well too.
No, yeah. Besides that, like this figure is phenomenal. Like the paint on the gold helmet, the cape,
sculpting
the
on
texture
the
on the
yes,
ridiculous. Like compared to the, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, you can't. It's unfair. There's no point. I feel like it's no point in comparing. But yeah. This is a phenomenal figure.
Yeah, this is beautiful too. Honestly,
yes. And I like that I like that he's kind of like a thicker muscle, because he's an older man, so he's like a dad bod type of
more square, more square.
Yeah, I like that they added that detail because it's like he's an old guy
and definitely a standout from that movie, right? Definitely a standout. Yeah, I was rooting for Dr. Fate the whole time.
Yeah, he was way cool.
I was back and forth on him.
But like that does leave the room because we got into Mayfix Black Adam and SH figure Black. So like I thought it was maybe kind of going to be a one-off, but maybe now we'll get a Hawkman. I would love a Mayfix. Yeah. The armor on that guy, I feel like it's a really good design of Hawkman. They kind of were really true to a comic interpretation for Dr. Fate and Hawkman. I feel like, I don't know, Black Adam, I thought it was a good enough movie. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It was good enough. Yeah,
for what it was.
So I would just like the Hawkman because, I don't know, Cyclone and Atom Smasher, I don't really care too much for them, but give me at least a Hawkman.
Okay. I'm down for it too, Hawkman. But yeah, there's Dr. Fate. Next up, getting Spider-Man in the integrated suit from No Way Home, $104 over at Big Bad Toy Store. Yeah, just getting that Spider-Man from that movie. We got a Toby announced, previously. So that means Andrew's coming, right? Andrew's coming.
I think they even teased him already. Yeah, I think they even did a little teaser for it. But yeah, it's coming.
Here's that Tom Holland face. I'm talking about his little communicator. Get the little Doctor Strange trap thing, portal
and
thing.
And that came out really good.
You like
that Doctor Strange accessory? Okay. Wow, yeah. Like the detail on it, just like the way the green is looking almost translucent, and even inside of there's gold and green. That one, and look at the paint like on the actual bars. It's going from dark gold to light gold. Like that thing is detailed.
That like, black, really good. Yeah, that does look actually good. Getting web effects as well. Here's like a little close up of the detail on his suit. Nice and gold. Yeah, I mean it's your integrated suit Spider-Man. Tom Holland's there.
Yeah, and like. It's hard because I feel like we've gotten several integrated suit Spider-Mans, not only multiples from Legends, but we've gotten multiples from SH Figure Arts and other companies.
Yeah.
But I will say, Mayfix did just go to a full body shot. They did such a nice job just on how much detail they packed on the sculpt. Especially for me, it really shows on the thighs. Because I feel like that's where kind of companies kind of just skimp out because it's kind of the thighs. And even Figure Arts, I felt like they did add some texture, but Mayfixer is just adding so much more detail because it is that integrated suit, like just those thick lines, going around. Yeah. I feel like they kind of elevated this suit. To me, it looks like the best iteration. Even though we've got so many already, I think this is the best iteration, believe it or not.
Yeah. And I think that's probably like why I'm not excited about this is because I feel like I've seen this just so many times.
Dude, yeah. Because it's kind of the same suit since like Infinity War, honestly. And so Figure Arts have done like an Infinity War version of this. The Endgame version of this. Yeah, it's the same suit, Yeah.
Yeah.
But still, like I said, it's true, but it's like this one, they knocked like the details crazy.
It's high. But there's everything you're getting with him, all those fun effects pieces. I love Mayfix's webs. They click on really good. They actually stick out. They don't like limp or sag. Yeah. And then the unmasked helmet as well. All right.
What's that green canister, that little Oscorp thing? What is that?
I think that's like one of the cures for one of the bad guys. Yeah,
I think it's Lizard. Because I think Toby's coming with the Sandman doohickey.
Oh, yeah.
And now Tom's getting the Lizard injection. So Andrew must be coming with like the Electro thing or something. Okay. The Electro cure or something.
Right, the one that like overcharges him.
Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. Each one's getting a little cure. That's cool.
That is cool. I mean, that's when they were all together, right?
Yeah. That's nice. That's a nice thing because now everybody's going to get one. Let's go. All
right, let's jump over to Hyatt Toys here. And they announced their Universal Soldier, Andrew Scott. This is $100 on Entertainment Earth, July of next year. This is, we previously got, Universal Soldier is Jean-Claude Van Damme versus Dolph Lundgren, right? They're these soldiers that die and then they get shipped off to like a super secret government program where they get reanimated and they like follow whatever order. Like they become the perfect soldier. They follow any order that's given, no matter what. But then Jean-Claude Van Damme has like a memory get triggered in his brain, and then he gets woken up, and then he's like, I don't want to follow your orders. But Dolph's like, no, I'm gonna kill you. And so it's cool. We got Jean-Claude Van Damme previously. Here's that figure. So it's nice to get the antagonist. Here's a side-by-side shot I wanted to pull up of Dolph from the movie, and then the zoomed in photo here of the figure. So at first I wasn't seeing it. The hair, maybe, I don't know, it's coming a little too forward on the figure.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I'm unsure on this head sculpt. There is something obscuring the face a little bit. So I don't know.
You know, it's funny. I never seen this movie, so I was excited just because I like cloth conspirators, and had to show this to our dad, and I was like, Dad, you must know who this is, and he knew exactly who this was.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, I see the movie. So I had to ask my dad about it. But I think with this shot, when you did the side by side, I feel like Jean-Claude Van Damme is his head is triangular shaped. It's triangular shaped, and here it's kind of more square, even though there's that triangle. But the other face sculpt looks a lot like Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right. This is Jean-Claude Van Damme. This is Dolph Lundgren.
Oh, sorry, Dolph Lundgren. Sorry.
Dolph.
The next picture where he's like kind of screaming and grimacing, that one looks like Dolph a lot.
Yeah. He's more square,
the
right?
Screaming head.
Yeah.
The screaming head, yeah. That one looks like it.
Okay. Yeah, no, again, getting that because they use the same outfits in like the military outfits. So get both versions of your Universal Soldiers. Now they do like get changed in the movie later into different outfits, of course, but this is how they like first show up as Universal Soldiers.
But it's just cool. Like I feel like we talk, like I always say this, I feel like the toy community is going to line up if they keep doing 80s action, 90s, late 90s, late 80s action movie figures. Till guys collect toys, yeah.
Those people are out there collecting toys, yeah, for sure. Like that Rambo figure,
every version of Arnold.
Oh my god, dude, Arnie, yeah.
Let me get an Expendables. Yeah. Let me develop a young Expendables. Yeah, that'd be cool.
That's where like the line should end up, right? Further down the line, once they do all the 80s stuff, just jump over to the Expendables crew and start doing those figures.
Yeah, I'll take a Jackie Chan figure.
Oh shit! Everything yeah, that'd be sick.
I feel like because Bruce Lee's gotten one. Like Jackie Chan's a legend enough to get an action figure. Yeah.
I think, like for me, I grew up more on Jackie Chan movies than Bruce Lee movies, and I watched Bruce Lee.
Oh yeah,
movies,
we're younger. Yeah,
it's just not my vibe. Like Bruce Lee, amazing athlete, love him, but like Enter the Dragon, really slow for me. Fights are fun.
We're just younger, that's all.
But Jackie Chan, man, I love Jackie because like Jackie's always the underdog. He's always losing in his movies, and he has to overcome that. I love that about him.
Yeah, it would be cool if we get like maybe like a white cloth good tank top, Nicolas Cage Con Air, dude. That'd be sick. That would come out nice, with the long head cage with the cloth good tank top. That'd be sick.
I just watched The Unbearable Weight of Massive Talent. And the movie starts with that opening scene from Con Air, or the final scene from Con Air.
Yeah.
I love your doll. I forgot it was your birthday. In his freaking accent. No, yeah, that would be a fun one too. Like get into more like the early 2000s, late 90s movies. That'd be fun, dude. Mm-hmm. That'd be cool. All right, Haya, please, we're here for it. People are here for it.
More. Yeah, we want more of these. Yeah.
All right, let's take it around the net. ATN. First up, the official reveal of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, sorry. This is the Super 7. Now, I just wanted to bring this in. I'm not a Super 7 fan. The aesthetic
we cover it all. It's all right. We cover it all.
It's just not for me. But this show specifically, I do enjoy this show. This is the 2005 Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles version. Heroes and a half shot. Yeah, so it's not the 80s cartoon, it's the 2005 version, and I did grow up watching this show. It was fun, love it, and
you must have grew up watching the show as in a full grown adult though.
2005, I was in middle school? Yeah, I was in middle school. I was still watching Turtles. Right. But yeah, no, I love that look. I love that they did a good job on the coloration, and they are soliciting new articulation on these figures, and they're posing really well. Like you're getting a full double in the elbows and the knees. They are turtles. They are chunkier boys. But I mean, you look at Donnie and you kind of see, looks a little weird, right? So it's interesting that
I don't know.
Super 7 is switching over to a new articulation.
Yeah, because they got to, because they have to progress, because their figures are so garbage. They're trash. Like I got the Super 7 G.I. Joe, the classic G.I. Joe figures. Absolute garbage. Like just
it's an aesthetic,
might as well be a statue. Like if you're gonna do that, just might as well make a statue. Right. And so like and the problem I have with it is if they were $20 figures, $25 figures, it wouldn't be that big of a deal if you had that trash figure. If you have single joints, okay, who cares? If you like that aesthetic, that's fine. Kind of like the 5 POA Marvel and Star Wars figures that Hasbro does, and they solicit those like $16, right? That's fine. But at $55, if you're soliciting that, that's just wrong, because that's just for me like profiting off of nostalgia, and I don't like that they're doing that, because that's what it really is.
It is like it's the
figures are not $55 figures. They're not.
Like paint app wise, sculpting wise, articulation wise, like all those things. Yeah, they're not at that level.
And so
I agree.
For them, finally, this is like, I feel like this has to be the first time when they've done doubles and doubles on any figure. Yeah, and they're getting in decent poses. Like this is not bad. Like so, I'm excited to see maybe Super 7 step up their game.
And I think that's a trend we're currently seeing with a lot of toy companies. And
maybe it's because like the reason why I got those G.I. Joe figures is because they were $10. So like those were not selling at all. So maybe they're like, holy crap, maybe we can't just bank off of nostalgia, because we can see that people are not willing to pay it anymore. So we need to step up our game. Maybe and that's where we have that power, where the consumer can be like, we don't want
the wallet. Vote with your wallet.
So I think that's kind of what happened.
I agree. I definitely agree, man. To get this updated, like all this figure, if they have these joints, they understand how those joints work. So they can apply them to future figures. Because you put it on like a normal body, that's going to look amazing, because they're not going to be as chunky as a turtle. All you need is a little ab crunch, and you got a decent, more better figure. Yeah, the paint apps aren't there yet, but
like for articulation, all you really need is, like you said, an ab crunch, double elbows, double knees, and butterfly and ankle rocker. That's literally it. Yeah. Like if you get those things, that's
gonna be a fun figure. That's gonna be a fun figure.
Yeah.
You can pose it well. Yeah. So I just wanted to throw that in there. We'll see what comes from Super 7, if they're turning, something's changing or whatnot.
They're tuning in a new leaf, baby.
Yeah, we'll see. All right, let's keep going here. This is from Syndicate Collectibles, from the movie The Howling. It's an old werewolf movie. Kind of came around like the American Werewolf in Paris. Just one of those 90s, 80s werewolf movies. But I do like this werewolf better. I'll say this. My favorite version of a werewolf is the Twilight movie. Not the Twilight.
No, Prisoner of Azkaban.
Yes, of course. Lupin's turn, like that really bony, like thin.
Lanky.
It's a mix between a human and a wolf. It's not just a wolf. It's a mix. And I like that version. And this one's speaking to me because of that. The head's a little too wolfy. That's okay. But I love the lankiness, like you were saying, Josh. Yeah, I do dig that.
Well, I do love that Prisoner of Azkaban. Like, I think that one's really good. I don't like this wolf. Like, I think it's not lanky enough.
Okay.
And I feel like
maybe it's the hunch.
I think it's the head.
The head. Maybe the head too.
I think arms need to be longer, but no, I don't know. But I feel like it also, just thinking cross, if you're into Monster Force, I feel like this could be a good pickup for you, and you could like have this in your Monster Force. Because I know, how much is this? Because I know the Monster Force, they're also doing a werewolf,
60,
which looks really good. And their werewolf is like, I think 85. So this could be a cheaper werewolf for your Monster Force. Might be worth.
And it's a good, like, I mean, I'm assuming it's a pretty good representation of the werewolf from the movie, which is what they're doing. It's not just general werewolf, but that's true. I do like the look of it. The proportions.
Maybe that's why it's not lanky enough. It's probably like a guy in a suit, probably.
Right. Yeah, on stilts or something.
And also it says it includes variant head sculpt that's not shown. So maybe that head sculpt would probably be mouth closed. It might look a little nicer,
That's true. That's true. Okay. There's the werewolf from the Howling. All right. Next up, from 100 Toys, they are continuing their.
No, 1,000 toys.
Well, sorry, 1,000 toys. I forgot a zero. 1,000 toys. They're finishing up. They're continuing. Excuse me. They're continuing their normal team figures. Man, these figures are cool. It is a $200 toy, but you are getting a die-cast frame. There's metal in this figure with plastic on top. So there is a reasoning behind that price point. But here we have June. Man, I love this figure, dude. Looks beautiful.
Yeah, who we got in 6? Carter.
That's
it, right?
Yeah, from Noble
Now
Team.
June,
Yeah.
so we need a Cat and a George.
And Emil.
Oh, and Emil. Yeah. They're so nice, but I just feel like it's just too much. Like, I feel like even if they did like 120, 100, that could be manageable. Kind of like how the Deluxe 1/12 scale figures are like that. Iron Man is also die cast.
They also
so I'm just referencing
metal,
other scales. Like, I just feel like saying, oh, it's die cast, and so
we can charge
justifying
that.
the price. Mm-hmm. No, because I feel like DLX is kind of packing in the same amount of detail in their 1/12 scale figures that have die cast metal. The Iron Man is all decked out. Yeah. There's no head sculpts, just like how these ones don't have head sculpts.
That's true.
Yeah, and those deluxe I think are $100, $120. So like this 205 is just nonsense. Like that's ridiculous.
High. I agree. It is expensive.
And I feel like also too, like, wouldn't you think Marvel charges a higher premium because it's Disney than 343 Microsoft? Yeah, I feel like that licensing fee would be higher than the Halo fee. So I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe they will sell less units because it's a less popular prop IP.
Not as current, maybe. I don't know. Who knows what their pricing is or the reasoning behind it.
I'll just get a hot toy at that price,
Yeah, for real. All right. But yeah, he comes with his rifle. He comes with his pistols, all sorts of hands. The exclusive version does have the chrome plated visor. They've done that previously with other figures and the Magnum pistol there as well. So those are the exclusive parts.
Oh, that's cool. You know what? That's actually, I feel like that pistol should have came with, I feel like it should just be the chrome because with Halo, you always have two weapons. I feel like the Magnum should have been included in the chrome. Yeah, I don't like that.
But here's the boys. Here's the team. Here's the lineup so far. Carter, 6. I do want to see George because George, they can't necessarily reuse parts.
George is going to be $300.
But he's going to be bigger and wider. Cat also would be a different reused body mold, right? And then Emil would be the same. So, but the kind of the ones that I want to see haven't done yet. I need. I think
because they're harder.
They're harder. Yeah,
they're harder, right? Yeah.
Emil, George, Cat. Yeah, definitely harder. These ones you can get one mold out and then just bang, 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 just change the armor.
Well, I mean, June's pretty different because, like, the legs between 6 and Carter are the same, but June kind of has different shin armor, right?
That's true.
Oh no, it's the same. No, it's the same. I'm wrong. I thought it was because
the gun, but no, a little more. Same. It's turned more for me. Yeah.
No, never mind. The legs, you're right, are all the same.
Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see.
Makes sense why they did these 3 first. Yeah.
I think the reason I like talking about this is just because I love it. Halo Reach. That's why I like seeing these stuff,
What do you mean? I love Halo too. I just wish I wish somebody needs to get this license because not only that, I feel like with toys, you also have to think of repaintability and reuse because that's where a lot of the money is. That's why like Legends and Black Series do so well because there's so much reuse opportunities in those licenses. And same thing with this. Like once you do that, like if you made a parts log, then you can start making
your
just
own
like
Spartan.
A red and blue version. Yeah, like your own Spartans, like people play in multiplayer, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So like, I feel like there's a lot of reels. Like I feel like this IP needs to go with it got to get picked up by a company because Jazzwares is not doing nothing with it anymore. I feel like I haven't seen any new figures go to Target.
I haven't seen any of either. And I have 2 sets of Noble Team from Jazzwares. And so it's like
I got the McFarlane and I got the Jazzwares.
Yeah, that would be cool if another company did pick them up. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like Playmaster, as we've seen with Spin Master.
Spin Master. Yeah.
As they did with the PlayStation lines, I feel like they did such a good job on those. Like, and they're a really good price point. I think
they could cook.
I feel like Spin Master should get this license.
Yeah, just like stick with video games and more current video games. Do it. That'd be fun.
Or classics. Everybody loves Halo.
Yeah, everyone does love Halo. All right, here we have the Joy Toy Ninja Turtle reveal. This is the one I was.
And this is the one we teased with Brick, right?
Correct. Yeah, Brick something was on our show for our 100th episode. Check that out if you haven't. It was fun talking to him and having him on our show. Yeah. Make sure you're subscribed to Brick. Love that guy, man. Love that guy. But yeah, we saw like the tease, and I was kind of saying, "Oh, it's the Bayverse." I like those movies.
Yeah, I was like, "No way!" You were just trying to delude yourself into that. I was like, "No, it's not."
Just coping. I was just coping.
Yeah,
but no. Here's the Joy Toy. Now they are going to be their 1/18th scale, not their 1/12 scale figures. So it is the smaller ones, 1/18th. But with Joy Toy, you're not really losing out on much, right? Just size wise, you're still getting great paint, getting great sculpt, great articulation. And yeah, these guys look phenomenal. Now, it isn't like specific to any show or iteration of the Turtles. It is Joy Toy's version of the Turtles, at least from what I can tell.
Brick called it.
Yeah,
Brick. I think Brick called it. That's what Brick said. Brick was like, "It's just gonna be like he's like let Joy Toy cook," and they did.
Yeah, he's like, just let Joy Toy do what they do with the Turtles.
Yeah,
and so I mean, they look great. Here's the backside of these Turtles, and
that's cool.
They even come with bases.
Mikey license plate. That's sick. Yeah,
they come with bases, and if you get all 4, I mean, why wouldn't you? You can put those bases. They make a sewer. They make a sewer manhole cover, man.
That's, I love when Joy Toy does that. Joy Toy has done this previously. Like I picked up oh no, sorry, it wasn't Joy Toy. It was Haya, my mistake. But Haya also does this. Haya with their the Predator and Alien figures that they do, their 3 3/4 second alien figure, also can combine. Like they each come with like a little piece, and you can combine to make a base. That's nice.
That's cool.
Joy Toy's doing that now.
Yeah, no, I love that. It just incentivizes you to get set. I mean, why wouldn't you again? But yeah, they also come with these effect pieces, which is cool. Get Mikey twirling his nunchucks, Raph, the blades, the spinning bow staff, which is Scott NECA just did with their animated, Turtles Ultimate versions of those. Yeah, and they come with skateboards. They're a little big, but they're Turtles. It's fine. I don't care.
So you're right. They are a little big.
They're a little too tall. But for the set, $160, and now from what I can see here, it's not available like to us here in the States yet. It's only being sold in mainland China, Taiwan, Hong Kong, and Maceo. So currently we don't have access to it, but I'm pretty sure with it being Turtles, it's gonna get here. Yeah, so they're selling them for 160. Is that price? They're doing a little discount there for 143 if you get all 4 individually. For $40 is what they're retailing for, though. But at 1/18th scale, good looking Turtles, a little base set, all those fun accessories and the effect pieces. I don't know, man.
It's hard because honestly, like when I see these, the amount of because you can sometimes tell, like if I look at vintage collector Star Wars figure, you can tell right off the bat that that's not like the scale, the detail is not there because it's that scale. Mm-hmm. But when I look at these, like if you didn't tell me they were 1/18th and you told me they were 1/12th, I would have believed you, right? Like I feel like the detail and articulation is there where I'm like, this could be a 1/12th figure, and I hope we do eventually get, because Joy Toy is doing 1/12th now.
Yeah.
So I hope eventually they do give us kind of 1/12th scaled up versions of these. But let's see, 40. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, it's not egregious, but yeah.
And we'll see what the import price is on them as well when it gets here. But yeah, keep an eye out, man. These are cool. Joy Toy did a really, really good job on these. I love the accessories, love the base. Figures look phenomenal, man. Mikey's even got a little iPod, dude, an iPod Classic on his belt.
Really?
On his chest strap.
Oh, yeah. I see it now on his chest. Oh, that's sick. That's so cool. That's nice. Yeah.
They all come with little pizzas too, kind of like how NECA does. So, all right, there you go. Shout out Joy Toy. All right, another line here. This is kind of cool. This is Boss Fight Studios, so the guys that do the Vitruvian hacks and the Epic hacks, which is their different scale lines there. They teamed up with Sideshow, and they're doing this Court of the Dead figures. Previously, Boss Fight had done this at their smaller scale, but now they've teamed up with Sideshow to do these 1/12th Court of the Dead figures. They're giving us 2, man. And with a name like Sideshow, they bring it. And this figure looks highly detailed. Like the intricacy on his head thing, his whatever that is, his armor, his breastplate, like it is nuts.
I'll tell you right now, this is big. This is huge. Like the fact that maybe Boss Fight said, like, asked Sideshow to help them with this, and maybe if it was a big enough success, like for Sideshow to go down to the 1/12th scale, and at another competitor, have Sideshow, Haya, Mezco, Joy Toy, all doing soft good deluxe figures, like premium. I'm talking like $80, $90, $100 figures. I feel like Sideshow could do really well because there's like I've gotten a couple, Star Wars Sideshow figures, and they are phenomenal, man. Like
you have the Ahsoka, right?
This is not yet, because that's like because there's like Sideshow solicits like all the Hot Toys figures, but there's Hot Toys and there's Sideshow.
Oh, right.
Now Sideshow and Hot Toys both make 1/6 scale Star Wars figures, but like the Sideshow figures I have are like they do like the Clone Wars aesthetic 1/6 scale, whereas the Hot Toys does. So there isn't as I do want to get the Sideshow Ahsoka, but I just haven't gotten it yet.
Okay.
But yeah, like And what's cool about Sideshow is that they're still doing soft goods, but their prices are actually cheaper than Hot Toys, even though I feel like the quality is kind of very similar. So Sideshow is not like as expensive as Hot Toys. So this is really cool to see. And
yeah,
the details like Sideshow level quality. I don't know this. Do you know? Are you familiar with this?
I'm not familiar with this IP.
Okay.
I don't know this
let
property.
Us know what this is, guys. I don't know what this. If you get familiar with this, let us know if this is like a game of something.
Book. Who knows? But man, it's insane at that scale. The paint apps.
I mean, look at that skin, right?
Yeah, dude, the freaking brain
like it
tissue coming out of it.
Well, no, I'm talking about like the green. I like the green, the green tint.
Yeah, like the Victorian doll, you know.
There's like a green tint to it.
Yeah. So this is death. $50. It's boss fights. So
see, that's what I'm saying. Like that's why I'm like, that Joy Toy is no longer worth it to me. I'd rather get this for $10 more. I'll take this, even though I don't even familiar with this. I'd rather get this.
Yeah, I agree. And then they're doing another one. This is Kier, Death's, the teammate. But dude, just
ridiculous, John. No, John. What you know? What's crazy? I was just to talk to you about how Sideshow is very, I feel like, honest with their prices. Remember, I was just saying that how like I feel like he's kind of charges a premium. I feel like they're really, and Sideshow's doing the same. I feel like quality as Hot Toys, and they're really reasonable at their 1/6 scale. $45 for this. Ridiculous for the quality. Boss fight and Sideshow, they were made for each other. Holy crap.
Dream team. No, yeah, at that 1/12 scale. Like, and previously we were talking with Boss Fight, they were doing the Red Sonja, right? And we initially fell in love with that figure with the renders. Yeah. But when we saw the actual figure, we started to see some gappage. What if they reached out to Sideshow and be like, comments. Hey, yeah.
Some were saying that it was like even missing the thigh swivel, and I was like, oh, freak, I didn't even see that. Some of our subscribers said that. Maybe this would have brought the price up to maybe $50, but I would have liked to see like a wired cape on this, even though I don't mind the hard plastic, especially because it's laying very well and because it's kind of like thin on the back, like it's not like a big wide cape. I don't have any issue with it, but the paint on it, man, the dark maroon to the bright blood red, the design of this character, I don't know what this property is, but it's cool.
It is cool, man. The helmet, how deep of a red they're getting to get to then like grading it out to like that, splattering. Looks amazing. Yeah.
I mean, there is double elbows and double knees, but I don't think still kind of like with the Red Sonja, I don't think there's a thigh swivel, which does kind of suck. I feel like you kind of need that thigh swivel. So they're still not getting that. Maybe next time.
Maybe like throwing maybe a calf, calf swivel. Boot cut? No.
Yeah, well, like I feel like thigh's better because you hide the thigh better. The calf sometimes because the calf is so different size at different parts that you can get like weird breaks. With Legends,
right? With the shin bone,
when you twist it, whereas the thigh's kind of the same size.
Yeah, we'll see what they do with Sideshow, man. Yeah, honestly, an exciting partnership between Boss Fight at that 1/12 and Sideshow. Man, we'll see what else they cook up, man. But so far, digging these.
I think this will be huge. Like, hopefully, even like if Sideshow doesn't want to team up with Boss Fight, I just hope Sideshow goes into the 1/12 game.
Yeah,
I think that'd be really cool. And I feel like it's, I don't know. I feel like it's the biggest scale out of the three. I feel like it's become the biggest scale. Like, I feel like there's more collectors in the 12-inch game than others because the 1/6 is kind of expensive for everybody.
Yeah,
and then 3.75 inch, is kind of slowly not. It's dying out.
It's dying
out. Just say that.
Those collectors are dying out for sure. Yeah, and the entry point for 1/12 is pretty accessible to most people, right?
Yeah.
Even if you're like teenagers to like older adults, you can easily be like, $25, $20. Oh, it's $15 on sale. Why not? Right. And that kind of gets you in the door. Yeah.
Which is why I think like Joy Toy and Boss Fight, who were previously 3.75 inch exclusively only companies, are now going to the 1/12. Maybe we'll see some 1/6 companies go to the 1/12. Would be cool. Like, imagine like Sideshow and Hot Toys
Holy
doing
smokes,
like soft
dude.
goods 1/12 figures,
Bye-bye,
I don't know.
Nesco.
Like, this seems like a possibility. Well, yeah, we'll see. This seems like a possibility now. So I didn't even think that. Like, I always thought of just 3.75 coming up, but maybe 1/6
people are coming down. Interesting. People are coming down. All right, but that will go ahead and end our show. Huge weekly, my friends. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you for leaving your comments, your chats. Love it all, showing us that support. Make sure you drop a like on this video if you enjoyed it. But we're into our favorite part of the show now. Let's talk pick of the week. Josh, what are you thinking? I'll run it back for you real quick.
Yeah, let's see. I don't want to forget anything, guys. I feel like I liked the stuff I saw this week. There was a lot of good things and a lot of just, I feel like things we don't see too often. You know, it wasn't full of just a Black Series Marvel Legends. We saw stuff from Super 7, Mafex, Joy Toy. There's a lot of cool stuff here.
Yeah.
The Black Adam was not the
Dr. Fate. Yeah.
Let's see. Ain't no way Vegeta. Vegeta was the worst figure of this week. Okay, let's see.
Oh, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard.
What is it? What is that?
First appearance
the
Turtles.
The Cobra Commander Mark Zuckerberg.
The reptilian.
Mark Zuckerberg Cobra Commander. No. Okay, I have it, dude.
What do you got?
It's the boss fight sideshow Court of the Dead. I'm gonna go with that. I don't know what it's called. The
Kira was the girl and Death was the
blue thing. Bloody chick.
Okay, Kira. Nice.
Yeah, that figure, I think at $45, even though there's some articulation that needs to be improved, I just think the sculpt, the paint apps all came out great, and I'm excited for that collaboration. So I think that figure is my pick.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Court of the Dead, whatever it is.
Yeah, super exciting collaboration, team up. I do definitely.
Looks like I didn't need the flip through. Sorry.
Yeah, right. I need it too. Sometimes I need it. For me, I think I'm gonna go with Black Adam, Dr. Fate. I love Pierce Brosnan. I grew up in the 90s. I watched 007s that are crazy and fun. And he's a standout in that show for me. And the sculpting that you're getting on his suit looks amazing. Yeah, I'm going to go Dr. Fate.
Nice.
All right, friends. Thank you again for tuning in. As always, leave down a comment of your pick of the week. I want to hear from you guys. What are you guys into? What are you guys not into? And we'll see what's coming, man. There's this. I feel like we've been kind of saying this for weeks now, but there's some changes happening in the toy world for the better. We'll see, though.
Yeah.
All right. As always, friends, keep collecting, keep playing, and may the action figure gods smile upon you. Peace.